Antarctica is frozen, lifeless, and off limits. Yet strange signals are rising from its depths, signals no one can explain. Something impossible is happening under the ice, and no one's telling the full story. The icy enigma that no one owns. Antarctica is the only continent without a native population, no cities, no countries, no borders. Yet over 50 nations enforce some of the tightest restrictions on Earth regarding access and activity. Why? The Antarctic Treaty forbids military bases, mining, and settlements. Any private expeditions must be registered and approved. You're not allowed to go where you want or dig too deep. That's strange for a land that's supposedly just rock and ice. Some argue it's environmental protection. Others suspect a deeper, shared secret among world governments. After all, Antarctica is the one place they've all agreed to keep closed. Anita. Science floats into the unknown. In 2016, a balloon floated high above Antarctica's icy plain. On board was Anita, the Antarctic Impulsive Transient Antenna, a system built to listen for ultra-high energy neutrinos. Neutrinos are ghost particles. They move through matter almost without touching it, coming from exploding stars, black holes, and cosmic events beyond comprehension. They rarely interact with anything, unless they hit ice just right. Anita's mission was simple: detect these near-invisible particles as they hit the frozen continent. But what it found changed everything. The signals that shouldn't exist. Instead of detecting neutrinos from space, Anita caught something rising from below. In 2016, and again in 2018, it recorded radio waves moving upward, straight through the Earth, and into its sensors. These weren't weak signals. They were strong, clear, and consistent. That's a problem, because nothing we know should act like that. Neutrinos don't just pass through an entire planet and come out the other side untouched. Impossible by modern physics. The first assumption was technical failure, a glitch in the system, but the team rechecked everything. Equipment functioned perfectly. The readings were real. What Anita recorded wasn't just unusual. It was physically impossible by modern understanding. It's as if a bullet had been fired through the Earth's core and emerged perfectly intact on the other side. Twice. That left only one conclusion. Something was happening inside the Earth that science couldn't explain. Sterile neutrinos and forbidden theories. One theory? Sterile neutrinos. Hypothetical particles even weaker than the ones we know. These might travel through matter without interacting at all, like phantoms through walls. But sterile neutrinos have never been directly observed. Others speculated that dark matter, the invisible glue of the universe, might be responsible, or that we were witnessing evidence of extra dimensions, a rupture in space-time, or even unknown forces beyond the standard model of physics. Each theory sounds more like science fiction than science, but that's exactly what happens when observable reality stops making sense. Ice isn't just ice. Another idea suggested refraction, that the signal was bent by uneven layers in the Antarctic ice, fooling the detectors. But simulations didn't support that. The signals were vertical, not deflected. And if the ice was responsible, it would have had to behave in ways never seen before. Antarctica's ice isn't just thick, it's ancient. In some places, it's millions of years old, compressed, layered, possibly covering things we've never studied. Could that ice be distorting reality itself? Or is it concealing something even more extraordinary? PUEO and the ongoing hunt. Enter PUEO, the payload for ultra-high energy observations. A new, more advanced mission set to build on Anita's legacy. It will use machine learning, better antennas, and a more sensitive array to pinpoint where these signals are really coming from. But here's the thing. If PUEO confirms that those upward pulses weren't a fluke, science will have no choice but to rethink its foundations. It's not just about Antarctica anymore. It's about the structure of reality itself. And you can bet those results won't be easy to release, especially if they hint at something beneath the ice. Living creatures in the dark. In 2021, researchers found living organisms 900 meters below Antarctica's glaciers, sponges, and possibly a new species of worms. They live in complete darkness, cut off from the surface, under pressure, and ice. They weren't supposed to exist, not there. Not without light, warmth, or nutrients. But they do. And that forces scientists to ask, how long have they been there? What evolved in the silence and dark that we've never seen before? What if this is just the tip of an unseen biosphere beneath the continent? A golden orb that shouldn't exist. Then there's the golden orb. In 2023, marine scientists discovered a smooth, metallic-looking sphere on the ocean floor near Alaska. It had no known DNA signature, no clear purpose, and no matching species. It wasn't rock, bone, coral, or shell. Just a gleaming sphere sitting in the dark. Was it a biological egg, an unknown creature, or something else entirely? No one knows. But it's a reminder that our oceans and polar frontiers are far stranger than we admit. The Antarctic Treaty, Global Silence. Signed in 1959 and now ratified by over 50 nations, the Antarctic Treaty prohibits military activity, mineral extraction, and permanent human settlement. It even restricts commercial flights. Why? Why does nearly every major power on Earth agree to this level of lockdown? Some say it's to preserve peace. Others suspect something worth hiding. Maybe something ancient, buried deep, or beyond modern comprehension. What makes Antarctica more guarded than war zones? That question alone should make us look twice at the ice. Conspiracy or censorship? Theories abound. That Antarctica hides the remains of a lost civilization. Maybe Atlantis under the Ross Ice Shelf. That Nazi bases were built deep underground and never abandoned. That alien technology, or even a gateway to another realm, lies hidden in the icy dark. Outlandish? Sure. But so were neutrinos once. So was continental drift. So was quantum entanglement. And when governments, scientists, and explorers all go silent, people fill the gap with questions. And sometimes those questions are worth asking. Antarctica is more than cold. It's silent. And in that silence are echoes, strange signals, impossible physics, unknown species, and unanswered questions. Maybe it's just ice, maybe it's something else. But whatever lies beneath, the world isn't ready to talk about it. Not yet. Like, share, and subscribe for more conspiracy stories and cover-ups.